I regret to say, I won't be able to lose that game tomorrow. My deepest apologies. You can punish me any way you wish afterwards. But until then, please, don't try to win this one, Master.
Perfectly safe, you see? And you doubted me. Anyways, gotta go. Bye-bye.
So that's how it is. The little devil was behind everything.
You've heard of her?
Who hasn't? I mean, a 6-star with that personality? She's probably one of the most famous people at Aimei. But doing this? Taking Yuki? That's not cute at all.
Still, it was all well executed. Although, who's to say she's the mastermind? There could be someone else. Subversion does seem to be her thing. She's careful with what she says. Makes her hard to read.
Obfuscating the truth is the little devil's specialty, but all that aside, I don't see how we're gonna win without Yuki. I'm not exactly well-versed at cheating.
You're telling me. I don't even know how to contact the company. So what?
I'm home!
Kaguya?
Yep, Kaguya's my name, perhaps. Maybe. What's Hero Bro doing chilling in my place?
Nice timing.
Shirayuki's gone missing? Hiro, did you try and force yourself on her?
I'd never! She didn't run away. Akizuki probably ambushed her. She was kidnapped.
Oh, the humanity! And who's she? Looks shady.
Well, I'm Shinahara's ally.
Yeah, she's a friend I can trust.
The interrogation stops there. It's real nice to meet you.
Okay, hoodie girl.
I guess you can call me that.
All right, moving on. It's time for a plan to rescue Himeji.
Here's the details on the game Shirayuki requested. The Scalene Love Triangle. Basically, it's a kind of card game. Contestants start off with 10 cards, which they then play one at a time. Each card has a relative value, and whoever plays the higher one wins them both as a reward. Once all the starting cards have been played, whoever's managed to claim the most wins. TLDR, get more cards than your opponent. If it's a draw, the cards stay on the board and whoever wins the next round gets to take the lot. So with both players having 10 cards apiece and with one bonus card set aside, that amounts to 21 cards in total, and 21 does not split evenly. Which means you need the bigger half. If you end the game with at least 11 cards, you win. Now, let me give you a breakdown on the
She
skills.
put this together already? How smart is she? So, what values do the cards have anyway?
I actually just finished compiling that. And boom!
I get it. Wait, why is the commoner card so underpowered?
The commoners, they have some cool utility skills the others don't have to make up for their value weakness. Look at this.
Are those the sets?
Yep, but which one you get given is randomized.
Set A looks like it's stronger.
It is. Whoever starts off with set B has a huge handicap right off the bat.
What is it?
A message just sent from Himeji's device.
A list of her chosen abilities? Why is she sharing those with us? Well, whatever the reason, it certainly makes planning easier. She'll definitely get set A with probability fluctuation, eliminating the randomness in her favor. Sadly, that means the possibility of you getting set B is now a certainty.
Force control? What's that one about?
It's an insidious ability that lets you take control of your opponent's moves.
Ha!
Yuki will be able to hijack your first 3 turns to completely demolish your opening strategy. Your strongest cards will be wasted before you can even use them, and she'll gain a significant early lead. After that, the real game begins.
Man, this sounds like an absolute nightmare.
For real, Yuki's seriously going for the win here.
That, my friends, is where we come in. If you can't win alone, then don't. That is our brand of justice! First, as a woman blessed by electronics, your big sis Kaguya here will hack into the system, then our flawless, magnanimous leader Shirayuki will think up a plan! Or at least she would have if she hadn't been kidnapped! It's hopeless. Shirayuki's always the one with the strategies. A body can't move without a brain to guide it.
We've got one. Right here. I can do it. When it comes to strategizing, I'm at least as experienced as Yuki.
You would do that for us?
Yeah, of course. But first I want to hear about the skills of the commoner cards.
Oh yeah, right. On it! For a card skill to activate, it has to remain on the board when a turn ends. So essentially, the skills only activate when there's a draw.
Whoa, those are some pretty powerful effects.
Yeah, but they're all pretty much useless unless your opponent plays a commoner or an assassin.
Yeah, well, with skills or without them, we're still gonna get crushed at the start. Those first 3 turns are an unnegotiable mess that'll screw everything up for us. But they also clue us into what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
There are 2 commoner skills that Yuki will definitely want rid of first. Explosive Growth, which awards you cards equal to the turn number, and Trojan Horse, which can upend the game.
Right. Makes sense. But Force Control lasts for 3 turns. Won't she go after Great Revolution too?
Simple Extraction will allow her to destroy it.
Ah, if that's the case. Opening turn, Himeji will play her Simple Extraction commoner, then make me play my Assassin, leading to a draw. Skill activated, she removes my Trojan Horse card. The next turn, she'll play a Knight to get rid of the Explosive Growth commoner, then a Royalty card to take my Knight.
Not good. By the time those 3 turns are up, she'll have all but eviscerated you. Counting the bonus card, we'll already be 7 cards behind before we can make our first real move.
By which point she'll only be 4 cards away from victory. And the cards I would have left by turn 4 will be way too weak to catch up!
You're not wrong there. So if we can't win by closing the gap, then maybe we can win by reversing it.
Huh?
In the abilities for 6 stars and up, there's one with the name Enchant. It lets you imbue an item with a bonus effect. In theory, you could take a regular commoner from your hand and give it a brand new skill like exchange all collected cards.
Huh. Tell me, Kaguya. Can you make an ability like the one she just said? One I can actually use? Some cheat skill that would make it look like I used Enchant to turn the tide of the game?
That's a tough one. Maybe I could ask one of the other members to... No, I can't. They might be monitoring communications.
Look, you wandering in here tonight was a massive stroke of luck. I need you, Kaguya.
All right, fine. I'm not sure how I'll do it. But as the company's head of electronics, I'll figure something out. It'll be the cheapest exploit a cheater like you could ask for.
I owe you big time.
Take care of our girl, and we're good. I'm borrowing the server room.
I hope she finishes in time.
Don't worry, she may appear ditzy, but she's a grade A genius.
Duly noted. Now make sure you load your abilities before the game tomorrow, okay? The go-to's not certain yet, so for now just equip as best you can. Hey, what's wrong?
Himeji told me that I shouldn't try to win this game. I know I can't just lose, but something about this is really bothering me.
Thanks for waiting up, Shinohara. Okay, just to reiterate this, it's late. And the only reason I'm staying here is because it's way past my curfew. If I went back at this hour, I'd get into a whole heap of trouble, resulting in more surveillance on me. And then I couldn't help you tomorrow.
All right, I get it already. It's not like I'd kick someone out in the middle of the night anyway.
Until Yuki gets back safely, I can't take any risks that would...
I said I get it! Jeez, if you're that nervous, go sleep in a different room.
Look, it's not like I'm thrilled about this. I just really don't want to be alone tonight, okay?
Oh, I'll turn off the lights.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you still awake?
You can't get to sleep either?
Guess not.
I'm glad. Honestly, I don't usually go to bed as early as this. And I keep worrying about Yuki.
Do you want to chat until you get tired?
I guess. How about a quiz? Like, fill in the stuff you don't know about the island. The system and abilities and such.
Oh, Himeji kind of caught me up on all that.
That sounds like her. I could test you to see how much you've retained.
No need. Kaguya can dig it up for me.
You can't always just rely on other people, you know. With what's going on, you have to see that. It never hurts to be prepared, after all. Oh yeah, right. Shinohara, hold out your hand. Here.
Huh? What is this?
It's a present. Or a card that allows you to install a rare ability.
Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could buy them.
Not all of them are official. Just consider it a sort of good luck charm, alright?
A good luck charm, huh? Thank you.
Yeah, if you get a chance to use it, you better not hesitate. I'm trusting you to save her. If anyone can, it's you. You cheat us if you were born for it. And besides, you're my accomplice, aren't you? Not even Noah Akizuki can get the best of someone like you.
Yeah, you're right.
Next up, transfer student turned academy representative, Hiroto Shinohara will now address you.
How's it going? My name's Hiroto Shinohara, your new 7-star. For the next 2 years, one person and one person alone will reign over you as your lord and master. And that's me.
It's okay. You can do this. You're so cute and clever, remember? There's no way you could lose to a lying imposter like him. Never.
Class is over at Oka, too. That brat should be sneaking onto Ame grounds any time now.
Yo, Hiro! The program's passed its final checks and is ready to use. Go nuts.
Thank you, Kaguya.
Could it be? What a coinkydink. Fancy seeing you two here.
Coinky-dink? You have no shame.
Oh, don't be such a meanie. Anyway, you're about to play a trial with your mate friend, aren't you? I'd love to sit in and watch.
Suit yourself. I was hoping we'd have some kind of audience. Everything's ready to go.
Before we start, I'd like to thank you for accommodating such a sudden and selfish request. As I explained yesterday, I cannot under any circumstances lose this trial, even if you're my opponent. No. Rather, it's because you're my opponent that I mustn't lose here. As such, I'll give it my all. First of all, I use probability fluctuation. This lets me bypass the randomized draw and take set A for myself.
Right.
And apologies in advance. This next part may prove a little galling. I have activated forced control.
Oh, Hiroto, your mate friend's gonna have her way with you for 3 whole turns.
Just as I expected. I'll start with my exploits as soon as force control runs out. Great revolution!
Now then, next turn. And now for my 3rd turn.
That's weird. I still have the Trojan Horse Commoner, the Knight, and the Assassin left in my hand. And the way she just wasted the powerful undefeated hero card like that. She's going way too easy on me. Carelessness? No, it's more like baiting. Hang on. Could this whole trial be one big trap? So what? Defeat by way of victory? I win and something bad happens to me? It can't be. Himeji would never throw me to the wolves like that. Think. She must have given me some kind of sign. Something that would escape anyone's notice but mine.
Don't try to win this one, Master.
She explicitly said she can't lose, but she's obviously not trying to win. There are 21 cards in total. The 10 cards in each player's hand, plus 1 bonus card. It's an odd number as to prevent a draw. Odd? That's it! That's what you were going for!
Huh? Abort the operation? I pulled an all-nighter, man!
Thanks for waiting, Himeji. I'll take my 4th turn now. I'll start by activating the Afterthought ability.
Right, then I'll play this.
I knew it.
Apologies, I was just surprised that you'd make a silly mistake like that.
Well then, I'm about to shock you even more.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you playing bad on purpose? Knock that off!
Simmer down. If you shut up, you might learn something.
This is the end, right?
That's right. Himeji's collected 15 cards. She has a queen and an assassin left in her hand. All I'm holding is a commoner. If you play the assassin, you win the game.
It seems so.
If that's assassin, it'll mean utter defeat for me. All of Sarasa and Kagaya's help will have been wasted, and I'll lose everything. But my trust in Himeji is absolute. This isn't a battle. It's a performance designed to trick a facetious audience of one. Right? Before the all-campus elimination battle, we came up with our own secret phrase. Yes, my master. I know that's the queen, Himeji.
Are you certain of that?
Tell you what, if it's not, I'll share dozens of humiliating secrets with you.
That's unfortunate then. I sincerely would have liked to hear them. All of your embarrassing secrets.
When it's a commoner versus the queen wins. However, this is where my Trojan horse comes into play.
Yes. As per the effect, half of the cards I have collected transfer over to you, Master.
And now I have collected a total of 10 with none left in my hand.
My final card goes into my collection, which means I also have a total of 10.
When you told me not to win, you weren't telling me to lose. You were asking me to force a draw, right?
A draw, huh?
Indeed. The state of conflict is resolved, but neither of us lost the trial. So, as the rules dictate, both of us remain in the contest.
I see. Oh my, kinda tired all of a sudden. Excuse me.
Wait!
Don't you know girls hate it when you grab them like that?
You owe me an explanation.
About what?
Don't play dumb. This wasn't random. You've been planning to tear me down from the top for a while now, haven't you?
What do you mean? I was just trying to—
You can't talk your way out of this. I already know, Akizuki. You installed spying on my device when you found me last night.
Yuck! That's a really nasty illegal ability! All data handled by the device gets leaked, and it can record and monitor stuff too! It's mega invasive!
So that's why you cut off all communication and said you couldn't come home.
Yes.
Until this time tomorrow, you can't quit the elimination battle, run away from it, or throw it. And as long as you avoid all of that, the program will delete automatically. Do you understand, maid friend?
The spy program came with a contagious subroutine. It was set up so that if the owner of the device lost a game, it would move to the winners.
That's horrifying! Thanks, Himeji! Nice save!
I've had the chance to back up last night's access logs. You incorrectly thought Displaybug would mask it. But in the hands of Headmistress Ichinose, the source of the hack can be located.
Why you? Why you? Why is it you? Why? Why? It makes no sense! I worked so hard to set all of this up! How could you possibly still win? Where's the justice, the fairness? You used lies and tricks to push your way to the front of the line!
What do you mean by that?
Becoming a 7th star as soon as you got to Academy Island? There's no way! I really can't stand people who cheat! You remember what I told you before about the survey for the elimination battle? How you were listed so much higher than the rest of us?
Yeah?
You know, there was a poll just like that at the closing ceremony. They asked, who do you think will be the school's ace? And it was me! I was number 1! But the second you transferred in, I became nothing! Everyone turned their backs on me and flocked to you, the shiny new thing! I spent years working my fingers to the bone, trying to build myself up! And then you show up out of nowhere and I lose it all? Just like that?
False alarm. No evidence of our shenanigans after all, folks.
But it's true. She worked so hard, and I just cheated.
So I thought the least I could do is take something from you. And without your indispensable maid friend, you wouldn't be able to fight so well. So I came up with a plan that would have the two of you face each other. Man. And the trouble I went through to set it up. I even had to make a deal with the
I think we've discovered our mastermind. Akizuki's talented, but no student would be able to pull all this together without some serious help. Well, your plans hit a brick wall, so why not tell us what you know?
What are you talking about? You think this is the end? Then I'll just quietly roll over and take it? I'm way too cute and clever to throw myself into something like this without a backup plan for when things go sideways. See, the ability I installed on the maid's device works in 2 stages. When, for any reason, the main skill spying deactivates, another skill surreptitiously activates in the background.
Another?
Yeah, it's called Destructive Impulse. It smashes all of the data on that device into itty-bitty bits and broken little bites. It's a real killer ability. All I have to do is push the activation button here, and your maid friend's device turns into a glorified paperweight. And then, tragically, your poor little maid will have to leave Academy Island.
What about you? If people find out that you made use of an illegal ability, the whole island will turn against you. You'll be ruined.
And what am I supposed to do, huh? Back down?
Himichi!
Hey, Hiroto. What say you and I play a game together? Not a dumb trial. An actual game with stars on the line. But it's not gonna be all fair and square this time. I'm sick of that. No one else really does it anyway. I'm just like that devil now. I went ahead and signed my soul away. Now, I can't go back anymore.
That devil? Who the hell does she mean? No, one thing at a time.
So, if you want me to return your little maid friend here, then just be a good boy and lose to me, Kay? Hand over your stars right now and throw yourself at my feet. Kneel before me in front of everybody, declaring I'm the one and only true 7th star and all your sins will be forgiven. Doesn't that sound right? Because I know that everything about you is a lie.
Something's seriously wrong. She knows too much, but how? All I can think of is the stolen green star that enhances perception.
Don't think I'm gonna let you cheap out with a pitiful draw this time. We'll fight one last decisive battle, yeah? Tabletop Treasure Hunt's the game. Sound good? Then let's get this started, shall we?